MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Baltimore Orioles and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Jose Suarez gets the ball for the Angels in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Coming to the plate now, number 57. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Sent on the ground out to second. Renfroe right there, and that's the first out. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matty, I'm going to be looking to see if that guy in the 7th spot can continue to stay hot. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Into the box, Trey Mancini, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Top of the first, just underway here at Angel Stadium. Hard hit ball to second. Backhanded. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Stepping in now, Renato Nunez. A 2-1 count to Nunez. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
Now, this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now. Blew that fastball right by him.
Here now the 2-2. Back to him on the mound. Oh, and he just throws the glove up there and snares it for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. And now the Angels get their first opportunity in this one. No score. Jimmy Yacobonis is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Baltimore. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy has a 3-pitch mix, and he needs all 3 of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
Stepping up to the plate, David Fletcher. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 2-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. And the bottom of the first, starting off with a leadoff single, gets everyone in your dugout going.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Throw over to the bag. Runners back. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it, the center fielder. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
Stepping into the box, Shohei Ohtani. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. Now the 3-2 pitch is at the knees and called strike three.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Fletcher, the runner at first with two gone. And there's a base hit on the line. Throwing to second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard-hit line drive.
Into the box, Cole Calhoun. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. Two down, runners at first and second. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Albert Pujols would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the payoff pitch home. Lifted the other way out to left center. Smith sprinting after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Angels strand a couple, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. At the plate, Anthony Santander. The 1-1 home. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike two. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Hit on the ground out to short. Fletcher is up with it. And the throw takes the first baseman right into the charging path of the base runner, but he's able to make a nice swipe tag to record the first out.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And we have to focus on one of the best players in all of our sport, Mike Trout, center fielder. Just as fun to watch him play defense as it is to watch him hit. This guy gets after it with his hair on fire. It's like watching a middle linebacker play center field.
Digging in, Pedro Severino. He'll get to take his first cuts here. There's ball four. Stepping in, Jonathan Villar. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Now at the plate, Dwight Smith Jr., runner in scoring position with two gone. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number two. The 1-2. Misses down below the knees. Severino at second with 2 down. Full count now, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Albert now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Favorable call in there for a strike. Bouncer up the middle. VR up the middle. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And when you talk about third base, you talk about a step and a dive. But you better have something to go with it when you get to your knees. And that's what this guy has. An absolute howitzer.
Striding into the box, Kevin Smith. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting 8, third baseman, Matt Thacker.
Now to the plate, Matt Thacker. And this one misses inside. A ball, he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. The ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Now at the plate, Luis Renfroe, man at first after the 2-out walk. A high fastball is in there. Thacker leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Soft liner to the left side. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Hey, they don't all have to be beautiful. They just have to be base hits, and that's exactly what that was. Soft liner into left field. Nice job.
Fletcher.
In now, David Fletcher. 2 balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Now the 2-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Popped him up. Mancini waits on it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Angels threaten, but leave him loaded. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Digging in, Richie Martin, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. The 2-1 home. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. This is line to left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Up around the face. Trey Mancini waits on deck. Takes this the other way to right, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Great jump on that ball, hit to the gap in right center field. A great diving catch. One of the better plays you'll see.
Standing in now, Trey Mancini. Lifted into center field. Trout has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Next up, the two-way Japanese import Shohei Ohtani as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. One and one. Here it is. There's a strike.
1-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. VR ranging into the outfield, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Upton. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Nobody out, runner on first. Runner goes for second. Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the center fielder. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The right fielder, number 56, Cole.
Striding in once again, Cole Calhoun. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 1-1 home. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Again, he sends it out of play. Count still at 1-2. The next 1-2 pitch. Missed with a slider.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Here now the 2-2. There goes Ohtani. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Another full count offering on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
Ready now for L.A. Albert Pujols. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. All even now, 2-2. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. Popped him up. Severino is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. And here's Renato Nunez. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Popped him up. Thacker in foul ground, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Orioles, right fielder, Anthony Santander.
Standing in, Anthony Santander. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. One ball and 2 strikes to count. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Into the box now, Pedro Severino. And that slider's almost in the dirt. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And a barehanded pickup. Wow!
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue. Now at the plate, Dwight Smith Jr. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 1-1 home. Misses above the zone for a ball. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And that one just missed outside.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Wow, I'm not sure what they were afraid of in this at bat. The count moved to 3-2, and they didn't even challenge him there. I can understand being careful with some hitters, but not that guy. He'll happily take the walk.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, and it misses, ball 4, and that will force home a run. Now here comes Angels manager Mike Scioscia on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Number 31 will take the ball now as the new pitcher. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
VR at third. Smith on at first with 2 down. To 2-2 now. And it's fouled away. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Weak chopper to the left side. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Orioles settle for 1. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Orioles 1 and the Angels nothing. At the plate, Kevin Smith flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Heading out towards shallow right. Coming in is Santander. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, third baseman.
And now for the Angels, Matt Thacker. He drew a walk his first time up. 3-2 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
So striding in, Luis Renfroe, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. Ready for another shot now. David Fletcher.
Shortstop, David Fletcher.
Soft liner towards center. That's in there. Base hit. Thacker rounds third and is digging for the plate. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to third. The tag, and he's in there. We're all square at 1 apiece.
Center fielder, number 27.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Road. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1. Runner goes. But he won't have to worry about a throw. Ball 4. First and second now with 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Shohei Ohtani. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. Here's Justin Upton now. Two balls and a strike.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Line toward the alley in left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 in the inning here for the Angels on a couple of hits. We played 4 full, all tied at 1-1. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, number 57. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Trout will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just 1 lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Here's the 3-2. Hit hard down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do.
Play ball. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Orioles, number 38. 3. Now pitching for the Angels, number 38. Ball 4, take the away. 3. He's running at first base, number 60. Now pitching for the Angels, number 24. Your attention, please. Pitching for the Angels, number 41. Justin Ball. Loose change for the Orioles. Now playing third base, number 14. Now pitching for the Angels, number 47. Now pitching for the Orioles, number 50.
Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Angels, 2 runs, 10 hits, 1 error that left 15 men on base. For the Orioles, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 14 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 35 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening. And please drive home safely.